Chosen ones, you've been through such devaluation, silent treatment, total disregard for you as a human being, because you're dealing with demonic entities. They've dragged you through the mud. They've ground you down. They couldn't break you because you're chosen, but they ground you down and they drained your energy source. You know, they refused to communicate with you. They put you through all of these things. Some of them disappeared into the night. Some of them you haven't seen again. It's caused some of you to have to seek help. Some of you have gone on medication, you know. But this is what this message is about, yeah? Is they miss you. You have to realize your importance. One of the key things on the road to recovery is seeing your value. You have to understand the reason why they sought you out from the rest of the people and they picked you was not just by coincidence. There's no such thing as coincidence. Yeah? They picked you out because you're a high value source of supply. Yeah? And I'm using that in narcissistic terms. Yeah? To them, you're a high value source of supply. But in reality, you're a chosen one. You're highly empathetic. You have intellect. You're able to problem solve. Yeah? You're able to see beyond the lines of the matrix. You see outside the way of the pecking order. Yeah? You're bestowed in abundance with blessings. But through the time that you was together, you've stopped realizing who you are. These people took a part of your soul. They scarred your heart. But you have to get over that. You have to get over that and see how beautiful you actually are, how valuable you are. Like, take pride in yourself. Get back to who you used to be. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It takes 2 seconds of time. But you have to get back to this, and when you get back to this, you'll understand, and you'll stop seeing life through with the brain fog. You'll stop seeing life with the brain fog, and you understand how this individual actually misses you. They've done such toxic techniques. It's all premeditated plans: the stonewalling, the silent treatment, the devaluation. All of this is premeditated techniques to destroy you, yeah? But it will never destroy you, chosen one. It's not going to destroy you. You're here listening to these videos now. You're researching. You're studying, yeah? You're getting back to yourself. You have to see these are big steps you're taking, because at one point you was fully asleep with these individuals. It wasn't like this stuff wasn't going on then. They were doing this stuff to you on a daily basis, but you was like so deeply in the brain fog, so much asleep, that you didn't see what was happening to you. So it wasn't that you was okay and everything was hunky-dory and fine. It was actually, they was dragging you through the mud during this time as well. But they were doing little spells of love bombing, little spells of it to keep you in that continuous loop of chasing it. Yeah? But now that they've gone, if they've gone, you'll understand that even if you're still with them, whether they've gone or you're still with them, you need to let them go. Yeah? You need to let them go. Even in a normal situation with two reasonable individuals, going on separate ways can put you on better terms. But with these individuals, you need to let them go for them to see your value. Once you let them go, they will recognize your value. Yeah? If they don't recognize your value, either way, even if they recognize your value, I'd advise you not to let them back in your life, because they're very suspect to being able to manipulate you to make you think they understand everything, but they're merely just projecting these techniques onto you, which is making you believe it, which is what they've done through the whole time. But I think that the main objective is rolling solo for a while, building yourself back up and healing. And knowing in your mind, when you know in your mind, ultimately, that this individual wants you back in their life, and they're so stuck that they don't know how to go about it. They don't know how to go about getting you back in their life. That's the main thing. They're stuck. They don't know how. Yeah. Believe you me, they run into these people when they get out in the real world. They were sheltered. They were sheltered when they were with you. They were protected. Some of you were very loyal. Some of you were very loving. Some of you were very caring. Some of you built these lot up. Some of these lot were on a scrap heap when you lot found them, but they suckered you in through their sympathy story. So they used you as a stepping stone and then tried to monkey branch off to another supply, and then they realized that that other supply is not you. And once they realize that the other supply is not you, they're just hoping that you're still torn up over them. They're counting on the fact that you're torn up on them. And then when they scan your social media and they can kind of see you might be posting quotes, or you might be posting some certain things that's still indirectly to do with them, and they can see you're still hurting, they'll think, yeah, I've won. But once they see you back to yourself, get back to yourself, man. It's going to take the work, but just do it. It's fun. You know what I mean? It's fun. You know what? You think to yourself, okay, this person scarred my heart a little, yeah? They scarred my heart. But you know what? I see the value in people now. I recognize true people. I'm seeing narcissists everywhere when I look out my eyes now. So now I'm just trying to find someone who's chosen, or I'm trying to find another empath. Yeah? These individuals, they wanted the worst for you. They tried to leave you, they tried to finish you off in those positions that they left you, and now they're stuck. They're getting finished off. They're getting torn up out there because they thought that you was someone that they could easily get over, and they underestimated your ability. That's the impact of a chosen one. Once you've encountered a chosen one, you don't forget a chosen one in your life. They will remain embedded in your conscience. That's why I'm not even just talking about in relationships here. You can meet in a friendship. If they encounter a chosen one and they meet them in a friendship, you'll remain embedded in their mind. So if a toxic individual, not necessarily just a narcissist, but any toxic individual meets a chosen one in their life, they'll recognize those qualities from the immediate time that they're with them, even when you're asleep. I'm talking about when you're younger and you encountered individuals, still till now. But the problem is now, is these lot have left you in such low spirits. Some of you are wishing for them back. You've got to not wish for them back. You've got to see your value. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, they've ground you down so much to the point that you don't recognize your value no more. Some of you have become very codependent on these individuals, so you don't see the way to maneuver through life without them. Yeah? It's a codependency issue. And they counted on that. They created a soul tie. Break that soul tie. See your value. See your value, and don't rush out there to another individual. It's not just about sleeping with people. Even if you miss the company, you miss whatnot. Trust me, the more that you heal on your own, the more you recognize and value your alone time. Some of you have children. Spend the time with your children. Spend the time with your family. Spend the time with your friends. Spend the time finding your purpose. There's a variety of things you can do. You know? Do a class that you always wanted to do. Do a course that you always wanted to do. Do something. You know? The way that I spent my time, to be honest with you, is I spent my time studying a lot. You know? I found myself in spells with friends and stuff soon after, and I was getting involved, I was getting involved in things, in that activity and stuff, and it didn't really gain me, you know? It was more like I'm just feeding, I'm feeding the pain through this, yeah? So I found myself just drift off into my own thing and start studying. And once I fully awakened to the fact that I was dealing with a narcissist, and I started to recognize narcissists around me, and I started to see them around me on a daily, and I started to look back in my life, and I've had friends that are psychopaths and friends that are narcissists and stuff like that, or a combination of the two. I'm not a doctor, but they're definitely on the spectrum. And I realized this, you know, a lot of these individuals are weirdos, man. A lot of these individuals practice dark arts as well. They practice black magic and them things. And I'm not saying them things don't work. They can't affect the chosen one, yeah? They can't affect the chosen one. But a lot of these that have like I don't want to say pagan, it's the wrong word, but they have kind of ancient ways and demonic ways of interfering with the spiritual realm, and they do this. And the thing is, in when you're involved in those kind of practices, it's all to do with the stars. I don't know a lot, but it's all to do with stars, and it's to do with timings in the month. Dates are very important and stuff like this. So they have to continuously perform these rituals. So they may be sitting there like doing rituals about you. You know, they'll do rituals about you in their alone time, when they're around no one. They'll do, especially spiritual narcissists, they'll do these rituals about you. So be wary of when you just get little thoughts about them and stuff like that. I'm not saying that God's stronger than it, so don't ever fear it. But I'm just trying to say it can't affect you as a chosen one. But just be wary that. There's a comment earlier, someone said that they think there was poison in their food. That's what I'm saying. These individuals do things with people's food. They're weirdos. That's what they are. They're just weirdos. And we can't be caught up on them anymore. We just sum it up. They're weirdos. Once you start to think, nah, man, that guy or that, they're weirdos, man. They're weirdos. Once you start to realize that, and you really get a reality of they're weirdos, yeah, you start to just detach. And you need to detach. But just know, yeah, I've gone off topic a little bit, but just know that this is all surrounding. I didn't bring it to light, but it's still surrounding the subject. But I'm trying to say they're doing rituals about you. They're doing this stuff because they miss you. They're very stuck in what they're in. They're stuck in their position. They don't know how to get back to you, you know? So the closest thing that they can do is think about you and perform rituals and do these kind of things to still feel connected to you. They're very traumatized too. Yeah, don't think that they're this infamous person, as I mentioned previously, that has absolutely no feelings and stuff like this. Their feelings are messed up. Their feelings are deranged. They are messed up. They are deranged. But I'm trying to say they're not infallible. They're not unbreakable. You know, especially encountering a chosen one, you have a lot of power that you still need to wake up to. When you wake up to the fact that you're chosen and you're empathetic, you're really, and you encounter the dark side, when you wake up to that and you realize that person is nothing but a walking, talking devil, you'll start to recognize your qualities and build on it, because we can all improve, you know. These things you've been blessed with, improve on them. So, yeah, anyway, I'll leave the video there. Please press the like and the subscribe button. And if you want to book a session, the details are in the description box. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you all soon. Peace.